Hi friends, I'm back with another Love Island debrief. So I did miss episodes 4 and 6, but so we're gonna cover that in this one. First of all, so the episode picked back up with Huda telling Jeremiah that she's a mom, and I'm so sorry, but that montage that they had of him, he definitely was sitting there trying to come up with a way to tell her that he's not interested in being a stepfather. He ain't the pappy, and he ain't looking to be one. So sorry, their relationship's kind of doomed. I will say over both these two episodes, because it's all relevant, I did not see the love triangle being Nick, Bella, and Sierra. I felt like it was pretty done deal when he chose Sierra, or when Sierra chose him, after he stood up. But then, Bella was doing her flirting all, and then in the challenge she kissed, and then they kissed again. I was like, dang, this became a whole little love triangle, and I was not ready for that. I'm still not quite sure why there's a love triangle over him, but I guess when your other options are Austin and Charlie, it doesn't really get too much better. The Olandria and Ace kiss during the challenge. Steamy, honey. Ooh, I said for y'all to say there ain't really nothing there. Y'all sure are all up in each other's Kool-Aid. That's not here or there, though. Hey, Huda, whatever her name is, Huda, she's a hater. I'm so sorry. The girls came in and she ain't do nothing to you and you already don't like her. And not only that, but you don't like her and then you're going around planting those seeds with the other girls, almost like trying to see if somebody will put a battery in your back. And it's like, yeah, it's been 4 days, chill. If that on its own enough for Jeremiah to be like, yeah, look, you're a little crazy. I don't like that whole possessiveness. This whole jealousy act is over the top. That could be his escape route right now. I'm just saying, because that was not cute. And I know she apologized later on to Amaya, but yeah, once a girl, she's the type of girl who says she's a girl's girl, but it has stipulations. If you know what I mean. I don't need to elaborate on that. But yeah, that was pretty much it for episode 4. I mean, yeah, the biggest thing was just the shock of the love triangle. But into episode 6, Ace and Shelly are so cute. I'm so sorry. I caught myself giggling, kicking my feet around while I was watching the episode. Like, oh my gosh, they're so cute. Spoiler alert, he didn't choose her, the recoupling, which really makes me aggravated. But I have some ideas as to why. One, I think it's because he knows Shelly's endgame and he's not trying to have the same experience Jeremiah and Huda are having, where, the first person and they just lock themselves off and that's it. And so he's kind of like, I think he knows what he has with Shelly. And he's like, yeah, we can each go a couple more couples and, get to meet more people. Because once we lock in, they're really going to lock in. I also think, too, he might be scared to pick her because, yeah, they met on the outside and, the biggest thing was distance. It's that's still very much a thing once they get out. So I understand, too, not wanting to spend your whole Love Island experience with someone that when y'all met in the real world, it didn't work because of the distance, since the distance hasn't changed. So that also may be, a reason why he doesn't really want to fully invest, because he's already knows that or they've already tested out that path a little bit to see that it didn't work when they weren't in the same city. But who knows? At the end of the day, men are gonna men, so that wasn't even surprising to me when he chose Amaya. But yeah, I was kind of shocked by Nick's selection, but not really. See, this is what I don't like about, if Austin had gone before Ace, would he have still chosen Shelly or would he have chosen Amaya? And what would that have looked like in terms of, who Ace would choose? And then, I just don't know if the bottom two would have been those two had other people gone in different orders, if that makes sense. So yeah, I was sad to see Bella go home, but she had to go. She did start to come out of her shell, which sucks to see, a little too late now. She's got to go, but yeah. Oh, I also, I don't really like Amaya's voice. I said it. Sometimes when she talks, I just actually tune out and don't want to hear what she has to say. That's a side note. And then, oh my god, when Austin was kissing Amaya, so nasty. Like, you're doing the most. I already don't like you, and they're giving you screen time, and this is how you're using it? Get off of my screen right now, actually. Oh, the very last thing was for Bella's exit, I feel like Huda was doing a lot. Like, it's sad, but like, I felt like she kind of took over Bella's exit a little bit. Like, they spent a lot of time getting Huda's reaction while she was crying and boo-hooing, and, you know, Bella was having to, like, encourage her in that moment. I don't know. It just felt like, Huda, again, this is not your moment. Like, every time we're out around the fire pit, it's not about you, and you don't need to pipe in. So, yeah, I don't really know if I'm enjoying Huda anymore. She may be one of those who, like, stay on for too long that you start to dislike them the longer they're on. But yeah, the men didn't do nothing surprising. But I need some hot bombshells for my girlies immediately. Stat. Matter of fact, I don't want to see nothing without new blood in the building. That's all I want. If there ain't new blood in the house, keep it.